All right. Welcome everybody to Menace the Monk. A special live. We had to do this, uh, given how absolutely crazy Saturday was. Manas, how you feeling, bro?
I think the Saturday was very crazy for your throat as well, Nidhi. Can you tell us what has happened with your voice before we get into all the technicalities of the title race? तेरे गले को क्या हुआ, bro?
So I went for the Bangalore Cop screening yesterday. Fantastic screening, by the way. Met some great people there. So the first half was thanda, matlab we were chanting, but it was more of singing and all that.
Yeah.
But थोड़े Man United fans थे उधर, and
अच्छा,
as you guys know, Norwich scored first, right?
अच्छा,
So
अच्छा.
वो लोग चढ़ गए थोड़ा.
हाँ.
And ऐसा कुछ नहीं हुआ मतलब it was all banter only, but when then we started chanting, and then Mane scored that goal, and then Salah scored, and then Luis Diaz scored. So this is
Yeah.
a result of a lot of alcohol and you know the intoxication of the victory of Liverpool. It was all in good fun, but a lot of screaming, shouting. That's what happened to my throat.
And and
Yeah.
uh, and the game that followed after that, Nidhi, was
Oh my
even
God.
more epic, right?
Absolutely. Hello, Sahil. It was, honestly, it's like, Spurs gave it away. Then, they came back. Then, again, it was a penalty in the 93rd minute. And then, Harry Kane scores that. It
Yeah.
was insane. It was insane. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I don't know in the last few years if we've had such a. When was the last time we had such a crazy day in the Premier League? I'm sure it's not that far back, but it was insane. It was insane the kind of madness that happened yesterday.
It was maddening, Nidhi, because I remember Nidhi and me, if you guys are regulars of our channel, हम ट्विटर पे भी वीडियोस डालते हैं. And कल ही मैंने निधि को पूछा था, निधि तेरे को लगता है कि it could be the day where the title race is well and truly back on, and it is well and truly back on because now Liverpool, if we win our game in hand, we are 3 points behind Manchester City, and we have to go to Etihad. Okay, and let's be honest, if you want to be the champions, you would have to beat one of the best teams in England, which is Manchester City at the moment. But Nidhi, at the moment, it's well and truly on. It is in our hands. Anything can go right now, and like 12 odd games to go with a fully fit squad, four trophies to play for. Nidhi, these are exciting times, brother.
It is very exciting, yeah. I mean, look, as someone said, this is why Klopp said we need to focus on ourselves. City will drop points. That is true. I mean, it's always look. Even now, we have to keep focusing on ourselves only. I mean, City will. We don't have any control on what City does or what happens with City. We have to keep focusing on ourselves. But Manas, one question I wanted to ask you.
Sure.
Now, our thumbnail features, Klopp and Pep.
Yeah.
Do you think Chelsea are completely out of it, or do you think they have a little?
I was thinking about this, Nidhi. I
Yes.
was thinking about this. Um 10-point differential. है.
Huh. 13 points with the game in hand.
Yeah, so if they win 10, I think it's Chelsea are out of it. Like
Hmm.
we have a realistic chance,
Hmm.
but which includes us beating Manchester City at the Etihad. Okay. So it's a realistic chance. It's a good chance. Okay, if you had given me at the start of the season ऐसा scenario होगा, I would have taken it easily, hands down.
Not so.
Chelsea are out of it. Chelsea are not playing great either. I think yesterday they barely at the end got the winner. I think
Yeah.
Chelsea are out. No disrespect to them. I think Chelsea are too far behind now.
But do you think now, another question I wanted to ask you about is, and before I get to that question, guys, please make sure that you like the stream. The algorithm helps us. If the more people like us, the more this video is put out in front of people. And if you're new here, if you've not subscribed to Menace and the Monk, subscribe would be absolutely brilliant. So with that, now Manas, do you think now it will be like, how we had our 2019 jaisa, that every, like, both of us go on a perfect run, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah. It is good. It's now, Nidhi. It's gonna be, I think 12 games remaining.
for us
11,
13, for them 12.
13, 12, whatever.
Yeah,
I think that the team which doesn't drop a point, I won't be surprised. The team which doesn't drop a point from here on wins the time. It's going to be that tough. It's going to be that tough. There is no margin for error. It's not even like yesterday City played bad. City played good. City को
yeah.
ऐसे लगा था कभी भी गोल मार देंगे. So it is a one-off. Let's be honest. And Tottenham have that knack against City on the counter with their lethal players to get. I'm so happy Tottenham did the job. Nidhi, I started off by saying that next three games, Tottenham, Everton, United. If City don't draw points here, it's done.
Yeah.
Early game mein, they've lost three. If they drop points in the next two, okay,
And we
bro,
don't, and we
and
don't
we and we don't, we are in the driving seat. I personally I get the feeling City are gonna drop more points in the next two games. एक
More
एक
points.
vibe आता है एक vibe आता है just like when you watch a team there are
Okay.
phases, there are points of a season, not because City is playing badly at all. City is playing remarkably well. They beat Sporting finally yesterday also. They're playing so well. Just the teams that they're facing. They face Tottenham, who are fighting for top four. Everton
Yeah.
have Lampard there. They are in a relegation race. The Manchester United derby hai, A, and then B. They need points to be in the UEFA Champions League reckoning. So they're up against teams who have so much to play for. So something can happen in the next two games as well. Huh?
100%. Hey, there is one more question. Daksh is asking, do you guys think there are any tricky games coming up for Liverpool? Wait, let me actually share my screen and show our remaining fixtures.
I
Give me
think
one
every
second.
game for us is going to be
Yeah,
tricky.
that's true, but I'll just give me 1 second. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, for us, though, every game is tricky, but let's see. This is what it looks like for us. Uh,
Can't see it, Nidhi.
1 second.
But yeah, so
Nice.
yesterday's results were really, really epic for a Liverpool supporter, जो भी हुआ है. Okay, so this is Liverpool in the league, right?
Yeah, these are league games.
Okay, we have to
Leeds,
see.
West Ham, Brighton, Arsenal, United, Watford, Man City, Villa away, Everton, Newcastle, Spurs, Southampton away, Wolves. मेरे को तो सारे ट्रिकी लग रहे हैं.
वो क्योंकि अभी there's so much to play for ना
मेरे को तो
इसलिए.
सारे, like every single game is for, I find it tricky.
It's because brother, we have so much to play for na now. Suddenly we are back in it.
You
You
know,
know?
that is another thing I wanted to speak to you about, Manas.
हाँ,
Right now, till now, we were, and these are Man City fixtures, by the way.
हाँ देख
You know,
Everton away, United
Everton,
home, Palace away, Brighton, Burnley, Liverpool, Wolves, Watford,
Leeds,
Leeds, last comes है
Newcastle.
okay, Newcastle, West Ham, Villa. They will if I think the most realistic thing looking at that is now we have to after our game against City we have to be above them because after us I
Yeah,
think they have it relatively easier. So we
yeah, yeah,
cannot
yeah.
not be top of them after our game. This is the
These
harsh
are
reality.
Chelsea fixtures, by the way. These are Chelsea fixtures, by the way. Chelsea, Leicester, Arsenal, Burnley away, Newcastle home, Norwich away. Brentford home, Southampton away, Leeds away, West Ham home, Everton away, Wolves home, United away, Watford home. Okay, these are Chelsea's games. But another thing I wanted to ask you, Manas. Now
Uh,
we have till now we had an outside chance. So in a way, we were playing without a lot of pressure. Now there is suddenly something to lose,
yeah,
right? Do
yeah.
you think we will feel the pressure more, or City will feel the pressure more?
I think when Pep was saying that he doesn't believe that Jurgen Klopp is not thinking about the league, I agree with Pep. We were thinking about the league, we were just downplaying it. But the mentality of our team, Nidhi, is just so strong. I don't think this pressure of, see, we are still chasing. Let's be honest, we are chasers even now.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
of course.
so we will be chasing. We have played with pressure. This team always takes one game at a time. Henderson ने बोर कर दिया था जब भी हम लोग जीते थे टाइटल, जब तक उठाया नहीं था तब तक बोर कर रहा था वो. But the reality is that's how we win leagues. Or you will win a league. Not that I've seen multiple league titles with Liverpool, just the one. But this core, okay, Nidhi, this team has won the league with us. This entire setup. Thiago bhi aaya. Thiago's won multiple leagues.
Yeah.
So we will know how to approach this. That being said, we can have an off day. We will have an off day for sure from now till the end of the season. Let's just hope it is in a competition where probably we're not too far ahead and like it hurts.
FA Cup.
Let's not
That's
hope
the only
37
one.
game of the season pay something bad happens, and we're like, then the entire summer will be so bad, maybe.
Yeah.
But not going to be negative. I think pressure, I think our team thrives on pressure. What do you think,
Yeah.
Nidhi?
Definitely. I think, look, it's yes, we will feel the pressure now. But I think there is pressure on City as well, right? And we are now still the chasers. I know the media will try to hype us up and everything. I am very happy with what happened yesterday, but we still have a very long way to go. We are talking about right now. One good news is about Jota. Klopp said yesterday that his injury is not as bad as expected, so that's a good thing to hear. We have to be very careful. There are certain things not in our control, like injuries or those kind of things. um, you know that's that said, a Premier League title race is always going to be high stakes, right? It is
Yeah,
going to be it is I mean, if you are in a title race, obviously there is no guarantee that you will win it, right? So we have to keep chipping away and hope that we take our chances. Almighty Blues is here. Hi Ankit. By the way, Ankit runs a fantastic channel called Almighty Blues FC. So if you guys have not checked it out, please do. We are
we're going
also
to be
planning.
collaborating with Almighty Blues. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are planning something fantastic together. So that is also something that we are looking forward to. But in the meantime, please make sure that you subscribe to Almighty Blues. It's one of my favorite channels. It's absolutely brilliant. But Manas, one player I wanted to speak to you about, Jordan Henderson. We have had a lot of comments about Henderson, and we've spoken a lot about Henderson. What a performance! What a
Yeah,
performance!
and now it doesn't surprise me anymore. This guy's entire career, he's been slated at Liverpool. And after all these years, you still want to slate him. He is going to bounce back. He was almost sold to Fulham. From there, he's
Yeah.
become the captain. He's won the league after 30 years for Liverpool. He's won the Champions League, multiple titles. We're in a final. I'm not the criticism of Jordan Henderson surprises me, but him bouncing back and shutting his doubters week in week out doesn't surprise me. At San Siro, he came on, steadied the ship yesterday. He's so level-headed. Yeah, the deeper role Nidhi I think suits him. Like he plays when he's playing little deeper, it suits him. And again, yesterday, apart from that assist, which was अगर थियागो वो असिस्ट देता तो
जेरार्ड की याद आ गई, जेरार्ड की याद आ गई।
100%। बट अगर वो थियागो देता तो हमारे फैन बेस इतना हेप करता वो पास को। बट जॉर्डन हेंडरसन ने किया तो 10 लोग बोल रहे हैं सिर्फ। थियागो करता तो 500 लोग बोलते। ये सही। दिस इज द ट्रूथ ब्रो।
इट
थियागो ने
इज।
एक इफ यू रिमेंबर वो सैन सीरो की रील्स बन रही है, थियागो ने एक 60 यार्ड पास दिया और फिर इट वाज कंपेयर्ड टू द स्टीवन जेरार्ड पास, व्हिच आई थिंक इज ग्रेट। आई लव थियागो। बट जॉर्डन हेंडरसन कुछ ऐसा करता है, कोई कुछ नहीं कहता। मेरे को समझ नहीं आता क्यों नहीं कहता, वो तो हमारा कैप्टन है।
Yeah. And speaking of Thiago, that is another player that I'm so happy. Even now, even this season, although thankfully that number of people is very few. But talking about how Thiago slows us down, or Thiago is a deterrent, or I mean, again, not to sound cocky, but yeah, I really feel for those people. मतलब इतना तुम लोग ने बोल दिया कि एंड लिवरपूल फैंस, चलो दूसरे फैंस बोलते हैं अलग बात है, मतलब yesterday I think Thiago came on and changed the game. Once Thiago came on, Henderson started playing better. Simicas, another player, Manas. I thought outside, apart from Henderson, another player who deserved probably a man of the match shout was Simicas. He was so good yesterday.
Yeah. Another player, Nidhi, who doesn't surprise you and me. Whenever he has been given the opportunity, he's been so good. Assist again yesterday, this time with his head, walking down that left flank, up and down, the same type of shape, energy that Andy Robertson brings in. I think the only place that we lack at the moment is a backup to Trent, because Gomez भी कल बहुत
Yeah.
सही खेला. Don't get me wrong, Gomez played had a really solid game, but there were so many times where Van Dijk उसको बोल रहा है go ahead,
वो
but
उसका ना
वो उसका नेचर में नहीं है as a centre back to
वो
fly.
वो हाँ वो दैट इज द सेंटर बैक ब्रेन
Yeah.
थिंकिंग।
Yeah. So and people at times rightly so criticize Trent's defending, but when he's not on the pitch, you can just see what we are lacking on the right. Like I would say we would have created at least 30% more chances yesterday if Trent was
इफ ट्रेंड
available.
वाज ऑन द फील्ड।
It's as simple as that. That threat was खत्म। ब्रैंडन विलियम्स को अकेला मो साला नचा रहा था। अगर ट्रेंट भी होता तो समझ ले क्या होता। बट आई थिंक
हाँ
इट्स
वो
ग्रेट।
ओवरलैप करता वहां पे।
Exactly. I think it's so great, Nidhi. Like without Jota, Firmino, Trent, and Robo, we still got the points.
या
Like
या
four key players, bro. Thiago on the bench.
One question from Gopal is that Firmino's injuries in the last 2 years are a topic of concern. Any views? Is he
Nidhi,
like really? Let me just Google it. Firmino
I
injury.
think yes. I think उसको निगल विगल होते रहता है।
अच्छा।
Yeah. अभी भी जैसे बाहर है, I think next game again he misses, right? Firmino, Jota both.
आई थिंक जॉटा का क्लॉप गेव मतलब before the before the game he didn't say anything, but
अच्छा।
he said he doesn't know. But after the game, he said that there is there is slightly better
हाँ।
update from him. Firmino ka injury record I'll just share. Give me 1 second.
मतलब he
This is
doesn't have any long term things, निधि। I think उसको बीच बीच में ना एक निगल और टू होते रहता है।
hamstring injury 21, 22, 39 days, and a coronavirus 7 days.
हाँ।
I
देख
mean,
मैं 2022 में ही दो इंजरी है।
कोविड हुआ था, कोविड तो चलो ठीक है, मतलब इट्स नॉट
हाँ।
एन इंजरी।
बट लाइक ही हैज हिज शेयर ऑफ इंजरीज वेर ही मिसेस अ फ्यू। देखना राइट में 9 4 3 2 ऐसे छोटे छोटे होते रहते हैं फर्मीनो को।
या दिस इज व्हाट
I mean,
फर्मिनोज
and
इंजरी
that's not a bad injury record when you compare it to Mo Salah. At times, you tend to become unfair on others. I think
करेक्ट।
that's the thing. Where Mo Salah is a specimen, he's a uh, beast, bro, freak of nature. That's why we're comparing. Uh, but yeah,
Liverpool play Leeds on Wednesday. A win will further close the gap with City, and the cup final on Sunday. We get our first silverware. Your thoughts on workload management back-to-back critical games? First of all, let's see if we get our first silverware. I mean, we still have to win the game. Chelsea are a very good side, so we have to think. Um, Workload management, I think we already saw that here. I mean, so many players, seven changes made. So some of them were forced, of course, Jota and Firmino. But I think workload management already ho raha hai. Of course, I think both Trent and Robbo will start against Leeds, and
Yeah,
both of them will start against Chelsea as well.
yeah, 100%. I think Konate will start against Leeds. And midfield में तो होते रहता है, I think shuffle these days. I think Thiago will start. I think Hendo will start again. Fabinho certainly will start. Fabinho didn't start last game. He didn't even come on.
100% Fabinho will. 100% Fabinho
So
will start.
करेंगे आप लोग. Uh, Jivansh. That's the hope. But I think we will get confirmation post the Leeds game after building up to the game. I think Friday को press conference होगा Jurgen Klopp का for the game on Sunday. So तभी पता चलेगा. I personally feel Jota and Firmino दोनों नहीं खेलेंगे Leeds का against. उनको वो rest करेगा.
I think so too. Even if they are available, I think they will. He will rest them. By the
नहीं
way,
नहीं
guys,
ओरिगी कल जब आया, ओके,
अरे यार
मेरे को
दो
बात
बार
बता, स्क्रीनिंग में कैसा सीन हुआ जब ओरिगी आया?
भाई ओरिगी आया तो पहले तो मतलब एटलीस्ट 10 to 15 minutes we sang Origi songs. Yeah, I mean, come on, man, it's Divock Origi. So
Yes.
absolutely, yeah. I mean, everybody was so happy to see Divock Origi, and his runs were sharp, man. See, the thing is, we laugh. It's like, ha, Origi came, but his runs were very sharp. I think, he was a little unlucky to not get a goal also. But ठीक है, he played very well. वो अभी उसको चैंपियंस लीग फाइनल में गोल मार रहा है ना, अब ये सब में नहीं मारेगा.
जब ओरिगी आया ना निधि, like it's remarkable what a player can do. थियागो आई नो द गेम इज गोना चेंज, बट जब ओरिगी आया मेरे को बिलीफ आ गया कि आज तो जीतने ही वाला है. लाइक ऐसा हो नहीं
हाँ
सकता कि ओरिगी पिच पे हम लोग हार गए. लाइक मेरे को ऐसा था कि ये बंद, तेरे को याद है वेस्ट ब्रॉम के अगेंस्ट उसने इक्वलाइजर मारा था, यू नो,
हाँ.
लाइक वो पॉइंट के बाद मेरे को पता है कि ओरिगी पिच पे आपको नहीं हारेगा. लाइक नहीं हार सकते हम लोग, कुछ ना कुछ तो करेगा.
One more thing. Finally, Sadio Mane succeeded in a bicycle kick. He has been trying that for a long time. Finally, he scored.
What a
Um,
time to do it, huh?
what a time to do it! And यार क्या उसका the you know the to do it at that time, it requires a lot of immense mental strength here. I mean, you are behind to Norwich, and the ball drops just on your back towards goal, and to attempt that, absolutely fantastic here. Allison को भी assist मिल गया.
There was a
I mean,
part of me which was hoping कि एलिसन वापस भाग के आए, स्लाइड मारने. बट नहीं किया वो.
I mean, Allison अभी मतलब आई एम श्योर कोई बोल देगा कि एलिसन ने ज्यादा असिस्ट दिया है एंडो से, ऐसा कुछ तो कोई बकवास कर देगा.
बट निधि निधि मेरे को एक बात बता अभी, लाइक हैंड ऑन हार्ट, सब लोग आप लोग भी बोलो यार, 1 week to go, but क्या आई थिंक केलेहर विल स्टार्ट दिस
I
वन.
think, and he should.
ही
He
शुड.
got us so far, so he should. And yeah, it's not like a charity thing. Keller is a good, brilliant keeper, so
या
he should.
100% केलेहर शुड स्टार्ट एंड आई थिंक ही विल स्टार्ट. निधि क्या लगता है लीग का?
See, what I'll say is that both us and City have a long way to go. I mean, you know how things change. I
ये तो
mean, when
pragmatic आंसर दे रहा है तू. मैं
pragmatic
सिर्फ
answer नहीं दे रहा हूँ.
फीलिंग फीलिंग बोल रहा हूँ. फीलिंग क्या लग रहा है?
प्रैग्मेटिक आंसर नहीं दे रहा हूँ, पूरा सुन ले. मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि सी कल जब नॉरिच ने गोल मारा, तो suddenly for like 10 minutes till the time Klopp made those changes, we were very, it was looking very weird. Inter के साथ भी those 20 minutes it looked like, just take the nil-nil and get out of this place.
Yeah, true.
I think that, if our next few games, if we win the League Cup, I think the confidence will be very, very high, and then City will be constantly looking over their shoulder. and that is something that we can take advantage of, because the pressure will then be on City, on us as well. But City, the pressure is on them in terms of retaining the title. I think then we have a chance. But we have to make sure that Thiago and Fabinho are available. I think with them, I would not say कि हम लोग जीत जाएंगे या नहीं जीतेंगे, but with Thiago and Fabinho, we have every chance of winning the title.
Hmm.
More than anybody else, those are the two main players according to me.
And Van Dijk.
Of course. And what are you thinking?
I I I think if after the City game,
Yeah.
us big City, we are on top of them, we are winning the league. ये guarantee है, like मेरे हिसाब से. Like for example, if we beat City and even if we go 1 point clear, we're winning the league. This is what I feel. Because we are such an emotion based team, momentum based team. Like मतलब बहुत ही मुश्किल होगा to stop us or them. Like for example, if they beat us,
Hmm.
then I think it's done.
Then,
Like, and it can happen both ways. 120%. City can steamroll us, and at the Etihad, they've had a very good record against us recently. So it won't be easy by any stretch of the imagination. I think City are still favorites to win the league, but we still have a very good chance. Now we have a more than realistic chance. It is in our hands now. It literally is. Even if City keep on winning, we just have to beat them, and
and
then
what
it's
if
easy.
it's a draw?
We have to be on top of them post the game. If it's like, for example, for all you know, we might be 3 points clear when we play them, or we might be 6 points behind when we play them.
Yeah.
If we are 1 point clear, draw हुआ बहुत अच्छे चलो. Like we have to channelize our inner Mourinho at that point of time, take the draw and go, but which we can't,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Uh,
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting now. The end, यहाँ से till the end of the season, भाई, it's going to be nothing less than a uh, वो रेस के डायरेक्टर्स कौन थे ब्रो?
uh, race के
अब्बास
डायरेक्टर
मस्तान. अब्बास
बस.
मस्तान मूवी. फुल अब्बास मस्तान मूवी होगा ब्रो. लाइक यहाँ से वो लीड लिया, बीच में चेल्सी आ गया रैंडमली, कुछ भी हो सकता है.
वही. One question is your front three against Chelsea if all attackers are fit. पहले तो Leeds है. First we have to play Leeds. Let's beat Leeds first. Chelsea का तो I think if Jota is fit, he should start against Chelsea. Um, the other two I think will be Salah and Mane. I think that will be the lineup if
Yeah,
everybody is fit.
even I prefer that. Salah Mane Jota.
Some City fan. I'm a City fan, and I'm scared as hell. Spurs do this every time to us. Nonetheless, they won't win anything. अब यार मतलब स्पर्स का तो पता नहीं if they win or not, but that is true. Every team has one bogey team. Like हमारा भी था बहुत साल तक. Arsenal were our bogey team. We could not beat Arsenal anytime.
Hmm.
Abhi to, it has been good in terms of Arsenal's results, but every team has that bogey team that they can't beat. Manas, you think Konate should start over Matip?
Uh, it's one of those things. Like I am not bothered anymore whether Matip starts or Konate starts. Like confidence wise, I'm not bothered. I am equally confident when either of them starts. And the only thing is that Van Dijk has to be there alongside one of them. Then I am very confident. If Matip and Konate both start, then I won't be confident. But there is a huge part of me, Nidhi, which you, me, Pranav, Tanay were having a conversation as well. We want Van Dijk to get some rest. I don't know why
I
I
Yeah.
have this bad feeling, which I really hate myself for. I feel Van Dijk needs rest.
He does. He does. I was hoping that this is the game he gets some rest, but clearly not. Um, Leeds ke against we cannot have Van Dijk rested because there will be Rafinha, there will be Dan James, pacey players. He needs rest. I initially thought that this might be the game, but he has played.
Yeah.
See the next two games, I think Van Dijk will play. After that, who do we
West
play? I
Ham.
don't
वेस्ट
West
हैम
Ham.
वो भी टफेस्ट गेम है।
That's
फिर
the thing,
उसके बाद
right?
ब्राइटन अवे है। फिर उसके बाद इंटर मिलान है। सो वी कैन नॉट नाउ निधि फ्रॉम नाउ टिल द एंड ऑफ द सीजन एवरी गेम हैज might not be the toughest on paper but has so much riding on it, yeah, like it's see the only game where I see Van Dijk getting rest is the FA Cup game against Norwich, which is coming after after our final. After
Yeah,
a final, we play midweek Norwich at Anfield, which is the FA Cup. उधर 100% वो रेस्ट लेगा.
and he should. मतलब उसमें भी start किया तो this is like too much, but I think yeah, I think that is the game where Van Dijk gets rest.
Guys, if you are new to this stream, please do like, man. It will really help us. And if you haven't subscribed to Menace the Monk, please करिए. हम लोग अपना टाइम निकाल के लिवरपूल के बारे में बात करते हैं. हम सब के लिए, आपके लिए, हमारे लिए, बिकॉज हमें मजा आता है. लिवरपूल हमारी जान है. Our life is like a satellite. It revolves around Liverpool Football Club. निधि, क्या बात बोली है ना मैंने?
बिल्कुल टी शर्ट पे प्रिंट करने वाली बात है.
Any questions coming in, Nidhi? I see loads of
I'm just
people.
I'm just I'm just seeing
Yeah, we have loads of people here.
if
Touch
City
wood.
drew or lose against United, we confirm win Premier League. You think?
Sakibul, first of all, thank you so much. This is the first time I'm seeing a comment from you. I expect Nidhi को ये बोला था. I expect for some reason City to drop points in the next two games, Everton or United. But that doesn't mean we will win the league. Like we have to get our points and we have to play City at City. Nidhi, can you imagine the level of excitement for that game? If
Things
you know
are
like
still neck to neck.
near each other. पॉइंट डिफरेंशियल अगर 3 पॉइंट्स है, इधर उधर या नहीं है या 2-3 पॉइंट, तू समझ रहे हाइप क्या होगा वो गेम का? तू समझ रहे क्या प्रेशर गेम होगा वो? लाइक माँ कसम, मेरे को सोच के ही मेरे को नर्व्स हो रहे हैं. लाइक इट्स गोना बी अ क्रेजी गेम ब्रो.
It is going to be insane that game. If we are still in the there and thereabouts, no, it is going to be absolutely insane. One question we've got is should Taki leave because he's not getting game time with the arrival of Luis Diaz? Should he leave for his sake? Maybe. Um, do I want Taki to leave? No,
No.
I don't want him to leave. But if he wants to leave, I think it's a pretty understandable decision. That's the way I think about it.
Yeah. I think Taki has been a phenomenal player in the cups for us. He's going to play in the FA Cup as well. League Cup, mein, he has played so many games. So his contribution has been there this season. So I don't want him to leave. But like Nidhi said, that agar usko or regularly khelna hai, to it only makes sense that he goes. We'll take this question, guys, or this comment. But I have a question for everyone watching and Nidhi as well. Please do write in the comments from now till the end of the season, if we want to be successful, especially in the league, I'm not talking about main players like Van Dijk, Salah, Thiago. आपके हिसाब से एक प्लेयर कौन होगा जो will be the key? I'm not talking about the big guns. I'm not talking about your Trent, your Robo. I'm more talking about the category of you could say Curtis, Elliott, probably Luis Diaz, I'm including in that list. Chamberlain, like someone who comes up with that one moment of magic that could be crucial. आपके हिसाब से ऐसे कौन है in our team? Please do write in the comments. We'll shout it out one by one. निधि, तेरे को क्या लगता है कौन होगा?
I think it's ought to be Luis Diaz. He is obviously someone that we have bought in terms of being a regular player, regular starter for us. Um, I think it will be Luis Diaz. Although I would like to also mention Harvey Elliott in that. I think Harvey Elliott will be very, very crucial. I think he will start against Leeds. Those are the kind of games where which suit someone like a Harvey Elliott, and he can come and perform very well. But these are the two, according to me. These are apart from your regular Van Dijk and Trent and Fabinho, Salah. Not those. I think it has to be Diaz and Harvey Elliott. Honestly,
Hmm.
what about you?
I agree with you. Uh, these two come to mind, and I have a feeling Konate.
Yeah, actually,
I
yeah,
I just I just feel that in this business end of the season, Konate will become our partner with Van Dijk. This is मेरे को पता नहीं ऐसे feeling आ रही है कि Konate will be stepping up for us and it's going to be him. This is what I feel personally.
yeah. Thank you, Sakibul. Shanti says, looks like the 18-19 chase with role reversal in the final league table. The level City and Liverpool are setting will be remembered for years to come. Look, I mean, we are obviously talking about two of the best, managers in the Premier League. Was my phone. Two of the best managers in the world. So I mean, obviously, I am not satisfied with the standard that we are setting, but definitely I mean, it has been consistent for a long, long time now, right? 18, 19s, maybe we were almost neck to neck. Then we won the league. Then we had a major injury crisis. City won the league again, and then this season also it is going on. So it is not a flash in the pan. I think that. It's great for the Premier League to have these two managing the Premier League. Um, Personally, I think Klopp is better than Pep. That's my opinion and my preference. But then Pep is not too far behind. I think Pep is a fantastic coach as well. So yeah, I totally agree. These levels will be remembered for years to come.
Nidhi, you want to take the replies of everyone who has mentioned who will be
Yes, yes,
important?
yes, yes.
काफी सारे आए हैं.
वही करता हूँ.
बहुत आए हैं bro actually.
Luis Diaz. Umesh says Luis Diaz. Ayush says Keta. Shanti says Divock, inevitable Origi. um, Nabilad, Diaz and Elliot. Hendo and Luis Diaz. Hendo तो मेजर प्लेयर है अपना कैप्टन है यार वो ही इज नॉट लाइक ऑफ द बेंच टाइप्स. Mane in first half of 2019-20 single-handedly won games. We need Mane back. He brings the magic. Mane is back. He's there. Matlab, back from where yeah, he scored this fantastic goal. We already have Mane back. I'm just
और आए हैं. Uh,
if 45 to 50 million comes, Liverpool will sell Gomez, which I don't mind. यार ट्रांसफर की बात ट्रांसफर सीजन में होगी. It is possible that Joe Gomez might leave it. Look, I mean, it's possible for any player to leave, but I think Klopp would want Gomez to stay. I think Gomez is pretty much thought to be the future along with Konate. Because Matip and Van Dijk both are 30 plus. So, I mean, Van Dijk is still going strong. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we have to think about phasing him out already. But I think Klopp definitely loves Joe Gomez. This is his first season after a very, very bad injury. And yesterday he played in a very unfamiliar position as well. So I I would mind it, but I understand if Gomez wants to go, but I don't think this will be the case.
Ditto. 100% agree with you.
We don't have Simika's kind of cover for Trent at right. Yeah, that's true. Look, I mean, we will not have a situation where we have a like to like cover for every player. That is not something that we can do anyway. So but let's see what happens.
Yeah, like we actually have Nico Williams who's doing so well. Even in in a few games he's played at Fulham, he's won a man of the match. I think with Wales, whenever he plays, he's doing well. Whenever he's played this season in the cups, he's done all right. Nico Williams is more than good enough to be a cover for Trent now. This is what I
Yeah,
feel. And I think that could be a reason why he's loaned out. कि भाई तू खेल ले next season you're gonna be our official cover for Trent. Whether the guy is ready to take that challenge. Like I think Simicas is okay being the cover. He's very happy. I don't think Nico Williams will be happy. I hope he does because I think if that's the case, it's perfect for us here. Like homegrown player, youth academy player, been at the club since he's 7, 8. और क्या चाहिए bro?
I think that Nepo will want to leave because if you remember when before this season started during the Euros, there was
Yeah,
chatter about Nepo Williams wanting to leave because he wanted to play more regularly. I
yeah,
think Neko will want to leave, and I think we will use Neko as the make weight, not the make weight in that sense, but we will try to sweeten the deal with for Fabio Carvalho. I think
6
that
मिलियन 6
huh,
मिलियन करवैल्यू का सुन रहा हूँ मैं उससे ज्यादा तो
yeah,
मिलना चाहिए निको विलियम्स के लिए ना
yeah, yeah. I think that will be the case, and I personally see Neko Williams staying at Fulham full time. Like I think it will become a permanent deal in the summer.
yeah
Uh,
if and it looks like they're going to be in the Premier League so it'll be a good move for him as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe we get the first refusal, or we extend the loan for another season or something. But I definitely don't see Neco Williams coming back. I to Liverpool. I think that he will be getting a permanent move to Fulham. But that's the situation with that. Manas, what would be your team against Leeds? We don't have a lot. I mean, today is Sunday. We play them what on Wednesday night or Thursday
Yeah,
night?
Wednesday night. I think it's pretty straightforward. Van Dijk, I think Konate will start because Matip will start in the final. Trent Robbo, Ali, Fabinho, Thiago, Elliott, Luis Diaz,
Salah,
uh,
Mane.
Salah Mane.
Yeah, yeah. I
और
think I
stripping.
think
I'm assuming Jota, Firmino fit नहीं है, तो that's gonna be my lineup for that game. Uh, yeah, I would love to see Van Dijk get a bit of rest, like we've discussed, but मेरे को नहीं लगता वो होने वाला है. I see Van Dijk getting rest in a cup game after the final, which is against Norwich at Anfield. उधर तो वो स्क्वाड में भी नहीं होना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. उसको घर पे
agreed.
बैठा मालिश करवानी चाहिए पूरा दिन जो करना है कर तू. But yeah, this would be my starting lineup. एक विशाल ने कमेंट डाला है. I hope Mushalovsky starts in the FA Cup game. Deख Vishal, the issue here is that we have Origi, Minamino, Chamberlain, Elliott, Curtis Jones, Naby Keita in an attacking sense for us who don't get minutes week in, week out. As much as we want Musalovsky to start, I would love to see him play as well. But the reality is that if we don't play Origi Minamino in such games, then there's no point having them in our squad and paying them the wages that we are. That these are the games where they will start. Unfortunately, Musalovsky will not start. Nidhi. This is just my humble opinion.
I agree. I agree. Manas, the classic Menace the Monk question is back. Do you want to talk about it?
I can't see it.
I'll show it to you.
Oh God. Oh God. I can't believe this. Okay. There is
Menace
a
the Monk?
rumor. There is a rumor of Mbappe. I
Menace and the Monk
see
का
the point
जो
is the हाँ बोल तू बोल पहले.
Menace and the Monk का जो लाइव सेशंस होता है ना, it हाँ Menace and the Monk का लाइव सेशंस ना, it's like those कॉलेज में जो सेशंस होते थे ना दारू पीने के, उसमें से एक लड़का होता था, वो हर सेशन में दारू पी के तेरे से पूछता था तेरे को क्या लगता है वो वापस आएगी क्या. ये एम्बापे का सेम सिचुएशन है, नहीं होने वाला है. एम्बापे विल नॉट साइन फॉर लिवरपूल, he is going to Real Madrid. There is no zero chance Mbappe signs for Liverpool. Just let it go. That's all
Yeah,
I
I
have to say.
I also think Rahul has asked this question in a fun way. Uh,
Yeah. No,
but
of course, he's asked
yeah,
this
yeah.
in a fun way.
But the thing is that Rahul just, I mean, PSG apparently are willing to offer him 1 million a week. Okay, we are not able to give Salah, the best player in the world.
300,
Chal
400.
400K समझ रही is asking for. उतना तो एम्बापे मतलब मतलब एक ट्रेनिंग सेशन का लेगा. मतलब ऐसा हालत है भाई. सो ये एम्बापे एम्बापे आई थिंक चाहिए भी नहीं फिलहाल. ब्रो फिलहाल चाहिए भी नहीं. हम लोग वी आर डूइंग वेल. वी आर अ टीम
नहीं
व्हिच साइन समवन लाइक अ लुइस डियाज पेइंग हिम 97K पर वीक. हम लोग इतने सुमड़ी में निकल रहे हैं ब्रो.
नहीं, मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन है कि इफ चलो मान लो कि अग्रीड, चलो Kylian Mbappe loves Liverpool so much that he agrees to come at let's say 200K, जो कि नहीं होने वाला है. But चलो let's suspend belief for a little bit. Who are you willing to let go? Because Mbappe will want either Salah or Mane's position or Luis Diaz's position. Who are you willing to let go? I'm not saying that Mbappe is better or worse than any of these players.
I think
Uh,
this is such a like Nidhi, like this is pointless of having this conversation. I agree with you. Like there's no way we will let go of anyone for Mbappe. Like like no, bro. Let's him and Coutinho are two people who have featured way more than they should have on our channel, bro.
seriously, Philip Coutinho, will you take back Philip Coutinho and will we sign Kylian Mbappe?
Kylian Mbappe. 4 साल आगे Menace in the Monk in 2025 people still asking अभी तो एम्बापे प्राइम में है. अब अभी तो 28 साल का हुआ है सिर्फ अभी तो ले लो.
Uh,
Oh God. चल
yeah,
I think let's end the live.
yeah. Let's end it. Let's take one more comment and let's.
नबे लिखते 400K का तो एम्बापे पान खा के थूक देता
अरे
है.
एम्बापे यार देखो, even if Kylian Mbappe, he was, even if he wanted a slightly, little bit or ye wo, we were not going to sign Mbappe. We don't sign those kind of players. I mean, I'm just saying that it's not going to happen, right? It was never going to happen, and that's the way it is. You deal with it. Mbappe will sign for Real Madrid in the summer, and that will be the end of the story. And I personally, I'm telling you, I can't wait for him to join Real Madrid, and this rumor has to stop. This conversation has to stop. Buzz karo.
100%, 100%. I think it's done, Nidhi. Guys are asking us कि live stream final करो please. हम लोग कोशिश करेंगे. We have a live on the 26th, guys. 26th को Saturday है अपना final. 27 को है Sunday को. So we are collaborating with two really well-known YouTubers. We're going to be doing a live and building up to the game. So I think it's going to be an hour long. 26 तारीख को keep yourselves free Saturday. It should be lots of fun. It is hopefully we'll be 3 points behind Manchester City when we do that rather than six
Yeah.
only. ताकि mood भी अच्छा हो building up to the game. So yes, this was Menace in the Monk. This was one of our favorite lives because constantly 25 से 30 लोग रहे हैं हमारे साथ. So thank you so much. अगर आप नए हो ये चैनल पे so please like करो सब्सक्राइब करो. It will mean the world to us. Nidhi, you want to say something before we end it?
Nothing, yeah. I mean, thank you so much for joining us. Like Manas said, let's we are planning something for the Chelsea game, but even for the Leeds game, our regular Twitter videos, our reviews will come on. So keep watching, keep supporting us, and hopefully, we will be going right at City's neck, and let's try and give our best.
Inqilab Zindabad.
Cheers,
See
guys.
you
Up the
guys.
Reds.
Up the Reds. Bye.